all jokes aside, yeah, mothers, if the ops are on writing, I'm joining in. I've got my belly, yeah, and I'm writing with you lot. Get me? I can't lick down the black man, even though he was gonna get licked down.
Yeah, blessed ones, the video you might contain some things that might be inappropriate to some people. If you're emotional, go over to another video, another channel, go watch something else different, cause over here, so right about now, we don't have no time for that. So anyway, let me get into this, yeah? You don't get the warning at the start. If you're easily offended, move over to another video, another channel, yeah? So, first of all, before we start this, let me just say, rest in peace. Well, it's a lot of things we got to talk about, but before we get into the talking, let me just say rest in peace to the delivery driver, because let's imagine that. Getting paid £2.50 or something, let me say £5, I don't know, yeah? To go deliver somebody meal. Let me say £3 for delivery, yeah? Plus them take them bit out of it. So let me say you get £2.50. And you go deliver somebody burger or chicken and chips or pizza, and that delivery costs you your life. You're out there working hard, you know, you're not involved in no gang, no bullshit. You don't want to be no fucking rapper, none of this drill shit. All you want to do is just do your little work, earn your money, and try better yourself. Like, you know, probably this man destined for own his own delivery company one day. You see? And then you take the man life, yeah? Involving all your street bullshit, politics, when I have no sense. How you take an innocent you life, yeah? An innocent person life are you taking her. Rest in peace to you, brother. Condolence to your family. And brother, it's not even much me could say. Look, over the years we're here, delivery driver died, them rob them motorbike, them stab this one get shot. And still, people would treat delivery drivers like nothing. People would treat their delivery, oh, they're a bit late. Oh, they argue on that over their burger. Yeah, over their chips. And look on that. Young man at work a try do him thing, lose him life because of worst thing, black and black crime. You see? Black and black crime. Lead we know to talk. You hear the video there at the front of this, yeah? So when Chris Kaba died, get shot by the police. Yeah, first of all, I don't know what BLM was out there for. They said they represent Black Lives Matter, so I don't know what BLM was out there for. Yeah, but we're gonna get into that in a minute. Yeah, okay. So when Chris Kaba died, we nearly said Perm, rest in peace to Perm. Perm make a video saying that he would ride against the police for that, yeah? Now some people say that's just talking. That's just talking. You can't ride against the police. Anyway, I will get into that again. Are you like a soft-hearted want to be nowadays gangster? We just want to kill people. Anyway, I will come into that. But wait a minute. Perm, stand up and said, made a video, said he would ride against the police. He got his body, whatnot. Regardless if it was causing some destruction or whatsoever, he was ready to go and do his bit, yeah, as their gang member thing. All right. Only them type of people, gang member, friend, family, should really be out there doing things, because at the end of the day, Black Lives Matter shouldn't be out there because this guy is in a gang that's involved with killing other black people. So how the fuck are you going out there, standing, and big up to the family, cause just like you see the sign on the screen, it says justice for Chris Kaba. Every time I see them, when I see them signs, you can't talk nothing bad. But when you see the Black Lives Matter in between, brother, how many other black people dead? Huh? Where's Black Lives Matter? 2 people get shot in Ilford. Dead, well, 3 get shot, 2 dead in Ilford. Then them 2, yeah, plus some other one. These are just the latest, yeah. So I could say at least 6 people get shot in the last week. I could say, yeah, in the last week, more in the last 2 weeks, yeah. But we don't see Black Lives Matter. We don't see Black Lives Matter. Where Black Lives Matter? So you really tell her that only some Black Lives Matter, yeah. Not even all Black life, you know. Only some Black Lives Matter. Anyway, the main thing we say, the statement that Perm made is very powerful. You know why it's very powerful? The reason why that's powerful is because if you really want to end the beef, if you really don't want your friend them die no more, don't want your friend them end up in a prison, and you want to do something better, now 6-7 could look upon it and say, yo, you know what? Let's see if we could sit down, big man thing, just big people around the table. You don't need these little youngers, just big man around the table. Put both man life safe, yeah? That mutual for the both of you, yeah? And how you could start this out, how you could stop this beef, brother, because if you're willing to put your life at risk for your apps, which is us, and say you're gonna fight the police with us, yeah, then why are we killing each other? Because at the end of the day, if the police kill you, you ain't gonna kill the police. Forget these people. You're gonna see a video in a minute. We're gonna talk about Larry Davis. Hold on, yeah. If the police kill one of your gang members, rightfully or wrong whatsoever, yeah, you do nothing about it because you say you can't do nothing about it. So then, regardless of how much you love your friend or this or that, your friend died and that's nothing you do for it, yeah? Now, you think if you kill another black person or you kill one of your ops, that's justice for your friend? That's the reason why this post from Jigger is up there. That's not justice for Chris Cabba. That's not justice for Chris Cabba. Nah, that's just a dumb murder that somebody's gonna end up getting locked up for. Again, if you could look on the screen on the right, sure, that's a police officer. If you could look down below the car crash, sure, that's another police officer that's commenting to get information and whatnot. And they had their profile a long time, so God knows how much other out there and doing this and instigating certain conversation to get certain things out of it. Because I didn't even know that, is it LTH or 5-5 had beef with these people. I don't even know who's 5-5 and I don't even know who's what? LTH. So just to show you, and that's a person putting man them. Who do you think done it? Man them, who do you think done it? Man them meaning you're talking to your friends, like your man them, like your people. Like, so you're gonna go on the internet to go man them. Who you think done it? LTH or 55? What kind of... Anyway, so that's enough for the wishful thinking that they want to end the beef and this and that. I guess they don't want to end no beef, but yet, you know, they won't ride against the feds, but they would ride against another black man just like them. You know, another human being just like them. They're willing to kill for whatsoever reason. But if the feds killed, or let's say because they killed their friend, okay, fair enough. But if the police kill your friend, or the police came to kill you, you won't do nothing about it. And you say, what do you expect me to do? Okay then, hold on. Watch this.
They ran into a hail of gunfire when they tried to arrest a man wanted for 4 murders. He gunned them all down and got away.
I can hear the cops, one of the cops telling him, finish him. Finish everybody in here and let's get out of here.
And an officer came in the kitchen, had me at gunpoint at my kitchen window. And as soon as he went to try to get back out, I just kept screaming out the window, please somebody call the police.
She was screaming like crazy. The detective ran right in the apartment. There was no way to stop. He just took off. We had to go in.
I fired one, hitting him with impact into the mouth, and then coming out the back of his neck, and he flew in the air into many of the other cops who was back behind him with weapons. So because he was between them and myself, they didn't begin just immediately shooting because he was there, and many of them dropped their guns trying to catch him in the air.
And when he opened up and fired, and they panicked, they dropped 7 weapons.
When they told him caught him, they dropped their guns. And they said, back out, back the hell out. He got one, get out, back out. They're yelling and screaming, and you hear this, I mean, massive noise, yelling, screaming, cursing each other out on their way, pulling out. Get the hell out, get the hell out, back the F out, cursing, cursing, cursing.
And the last cop that was in the kitchen with me, he peeked out to see what was going on. And that's the cop that got glazed in his head. I
stick my head out, and I could see the cops there, and they began firing, trying to hit me in the head. And they had machine guns too. They were spraying the whole wall, looked like Swiss cheese from the holes. They were just shooting, just shoot randomly. So I already had a visual perspective of where they were because I had already looked out. So then I grabbed the bedroll off the back of my sister's closet, which is right there in the hallway. And I said, I'm gonna use this as a decoy to make them think I'm running out there. So I threw it, and they began chasing it, shooting it, the bedroll. And when they did that, I came out and I fired, and I had hit one point-blank blast in the face, and I caught the other one on the floor because I already knew where they were.
My house was so crowded that they could have ran into each other and shot each other. That's how crowded it was.
And then there was more, and I can hear them yelling, Greta, he just got him, get out, back out. Ah. You know, they were screaming and took there's blood all over the place, there's blood all over the place, back out, screaming and cursing and everything.
He wasn't afraid, he was
He just started shooting. I couldn't see the man to get a shot at him.
Yes. Me like that, Mr. Officer. Tell him the truth. He wasn't scared. The officer said. The officer said I couldn't even see him to get a shot off. Officer, me feel you because him black already. And I guess you never really buck up on black people at night. You know what I mean? We're ready to put it back on you, guy. Come like you see a ghost, you see, you know. Because you can't see nothing, because we black already. We not the dark. Only thing you hear, rat-a-tat-tat. And you might be lucky if you see some sparks. But hey, hear what the officer say? He wasn't frightened. He wasn't. So that mean, why you think them when you not do nothing? Got him frightened.
I just kept firing to keep him away from me, and I imagine that's what everybody else was doing, just to keep him back. He was a lot of gunfire.
I seen more right at the door, so more started coming in. Then I bent down and looked from behind, looked out through the exit there between the living room and looked to see where they were, and I could see them in there ready to fire again. So I went into the bathroom, came in, and I knew where they were. And I started firing through the wall, and I knew exactly where they were, and I hit another one in the mouth, in the mouth, and I can hear them say, "He's coming through the wall, get out, back out.
What's going on?
As I caught those two through the bathroom, one was coming up through I caught them through the wall in the bathroom. One was coming up, trying to do some type Scarface move on me. He was coming up, climbing into the window, and he had his gun in his hand. And as I seen him coming, sticking his head up in the window, I jumped on the toilet bowl, and I kicked him right out the window, and I can hear him screaming and yelling as he hit the floor.
No one is to blame except for Larry Davis.
I began to yell to my sister, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" And I can hear her say, "Larry, I don't know where he at." I said, "Are you in here?" Because I knew they was out of the apartment. I knew that, but I wanted to make sure they weren't in the kitchen, because the doors, when they open the apartment door, it blocks off the kitchen, the door, so you wouldn't know who's in there and know whether or not they ran in there while I was in the bathroom. So I yelled. I said, "Gina, you in here? Are you all right?" She said, I'm all right. She said, they not in here," but she was yelling hysterical. "Larry, you not in here? Is the kids all right?" I said, "The kids are all right." I said, "Are you all right?" She said, "Yes, she's all right." I said, "Gina, if they in there, let me know. Don't just come out of that room there and let them cops fire at me." She said, "Larry, ain't nobody in here, ain't nobody." I said, "Okay, if you come out, keep your hands down to your side and duck." So she came out, and I said, "Run to me." She ran to me. I said, "Go ahead, don't cut the light on. Just go and get the kids, and let's get out of here." I get to the door, so I stick my head out to look, slowly sticking my head out. He laying there, Sergeant Edward Coach with a 12-gauge shotgun, and he's laying there with it. He fires, boom, and I looked and I could see the bullet. I could see it was just coming. There's 12 guys. I looked right down the barrel, and he was standing like a little distance to the front door of the building, leaving the exit to the building, the exit out. And the bullet, I turned my head like that, and the bullet went right into my other sister's apartment door.
Which saved his life, because when it hit the lock of his sister's door, the lock went open.
On another sister's apartment next door, sprung the lock so he could get around into her apartment, which opened on a courtyard where there were no police and where there were no bars on the windows.
To this day, I still don't know how I did it, but I did it. And I tell you, man, that's how I say to this day, I say, Allah bless me.
So he jumped out into the courtyard, over the wall, and got away.
Detectives in emergency service went to arrest someone on a warrant for homicide, and when they went to the door, he opened fire with a machine gun.
There's a list of all the 6. 40-year-old Mary Buckley, shot in the mouth. 55-year-old John Ridge, treated and released last night. 42-year-old Donald O'Sullivan, who suffered a graze wound to the head. 46-year-old Thomas McCarron, shot in the neck. The most seriously injured, 26-year-old John O'Hara, shot in the face and may lose the sight in his left eye.
I went to a projects building not too far away from there. And within no more than 3-4 minutes, it was at least about good 15,000 police cars.
Well, now Davis is accused of trying to kill again. His target this time, 6 police officers. He gunned them down last night, jumped out a window in the South Bronx, and is on the run.
I'm looking off the project building roof, and I can see everything. So I said, I gotta go check and make sure they didn't kill my sisters, though. So what I did, I came before they could start getting, because they were trying to get people off the street. Get off the street, get out of here, scaring people off the street. So I went down and I just took the risk. I put on a coat. I went to a person's house in that building that I knew. I got a coat, some glasses. I changed the hat. I went down, went back to the apartment building. Right where they was bringing in the other cops and stuff, and through the front door of the hospital, I stood behind Mayor Koch, Benjamin Ward, to make sure that my sisters came out of there alive. When I seen that, they came out all right, then I slowly eased away and went into the dark.
You stood behind the mayor and
in the building, yeah. While they was looking all over the building, I'm right behind them.
The reason why I put that in there, just for some people were talking about, oh, you can't do that. No, they're gonna say, yo, that was in what? That was all the way in 2000. If I wanted to, I could have put things that's more recent. But I'm just showing you. There's some people that born for the life where, look, if you're a gangster, you're a gangster. It's no special. Anybody could get it. So the fact is, when somebody would tell you, oh no, we could go and shoot 20 black men, but we won't kill one police officer because we can't war with the feds. What? Nah. You like talk bullshit. So why you gangster for? Huh? You tell me, you body a man, you got the gun on you, feds gonna lock you up now, you're gonna do life in prison, but you wouldn't shoot it out. Cause were you scared? Okay, well, we're not saying you should shoot it out. You know, do the right thing. You get arrested and just go prison. Yeah, you're a bad man. You're a real bad man. Anyway, I should go check out the interview there. You see it on the screen there with Skeng, Perm in the studio with Fumes. Yeah, talk setting levels for drills. Yeah, so I should go check out the one there. Skeng and Perm's studio with Fumes, the engineer, talking about setting levels with drill, setting levels for drills and whatnot. That's a nice interview. I like the way Perm talking that. I like the way he talking that. That's why I have it up there on the screen. Like me say, you know, me never really dig into his background. The last video me listened to for him, see it there on the screen, Germs. Yeah, and I think, oh, that was nice. Cause I remember him face. You know. Cause I listen to him for a while, but I remember him face. So that's why I click on the video and I watch it. I say, oh, yeah, it nice. But like I say, me not really, you know, see me there make no videos and this and that. Because at the end of the day, I'm tired of all this thing where every time I drill, me go react to a song, a drill artist dead, he's a good boy. Then why the fuck am I gonna listen to this? Because, you know, for real, I'm gonna listen to the song, yeah? I'm gonna say, yo, but what's this? Like, why is he saying this and that? Man said, nah, he's real. Then he's dead. I'm gonna say, well, that's what the fuck realness get you. Then you're gonna say, yo, you can't say that he's dead. What the fuck? What? So, you know what? I just think, you know what? Fuck this shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not really into all this mixed emotion shit. Give me a mixed emotion. The man ain't even gal, you know? These are men giving you bag of mixed emotions, you know? You're a gangster. Then when you're dead, you're not gangster. You was a nice boy. And, you know what I mean? I understand all of that. See the innocent boy up there on the screen, yeah? What's Silver? I think forgive me if I get it wrong, but something like that I think his name. Rest in peace to him, brother. That's a good man. That's an innocent victim there, so. You see, that's a good person. Yeah. You know, that's a good person. He don't give me mixed feelings. He give me one feeling. He was a good person trying to do his job and make his money legitimately. And look there. Gang shit make him end up losing his life. So now, me want to say, Stormzy, where you there, Stormzy? Because I see you come out when Chris Kaba died. What's the other one name? Wretch. But Wretch father got through certain things, so Wretch was out there. But okay. Where Vic Santoro, you two, me see you out there with the vein, them a stick out to your fucking neck like your fucking cobra snake. Like, you know, with your fucking vein, them a stick out your fucking neck. Like, you know, like, hold on, how come your vein them now stick out your fucking neck when all these black kids out there? Where you two now? Where you? Bro, I don't tell me, but yeah, but the thing with it, man like you don't stand up. Man don't stand up, cause man ain't standing up like for fuckery, like what you like talking about, brother. Like, you know what I mean? Actions speak louder than words, like, you know what I mean? You think, man, I say, oh, you gotta go out there and do, but no, you like talking like that. Like you want to defund the police. Okay, no problem, defund the fucking police. Let me ask you a question, yeah? When somebody gets shot, yeah, who the first person they ring? Huh? Do they ring the black hat line? Huh? Okay. Do we have a hospital? Do they take them to our hospital? No. Okay. Who's out there on the scene doing the card and all of them shit? Is it you or the police? When somebody gets stabbed or shot and police out there try to revive them and I got some kind of fucking, they got all these kit to save them life where I push it in them fucking wound and have to see people with them head blown off and all of this shit. Where are you? Still in your bed? Just watching it on the fucking internet going, oh, no, we gotta change. And then let's say we did have a hotline. Yeah? Let's say, okay, when somebody gets stabbed, they're gonna ring Vic Santoro, they're gonna ring Stormzy hotline, they're gonna ring whosoever the fuck hotline. What you do then? Are you gonna go out there and kill that gang member that just killed him? Or what you gonna do? You're gonna arrest him and give him to the police? Cause yet you like still talk about, oh, this is snitching and that's snitching and so what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You're gonna shake his hand, you're gonna tell him, oh, you know what, you mustn't do that again because what you gonna do? Tell me what the fuck you got in place to do? Huh? This is the thing. When we talking about defund, get things in place first before you start talking about defund and we don't need the police. So okay, fair enough, we don't need the police. Then you tell me, every time a black person fucking die, who's the first person on the scene? Who's the first person on the scene? Is it Black Lives Matter there with their fucking, I'm not gonna say Black Lives Matter, BLM. Let me have to start get that right. Is it BLM? Because BLM could mean any fucking thing. Is it BLM? Yeah, out there you see with their fucking patches and emergency kits and all of this shit trying to save life and rushing him to hospital and out there doing investigation and I've got to lock up this person and that who you see doing that? Who you see doing that? So before we start talking about certain things, get certain things in place then, innit? Get certain things in place. Huh? All your life, if something bad happened to you right now, who your family gonna phone? They're gonna phone, who they gonna phone? 999 999 or 911. What is it? UK 911 the same, innit? 999 911. Anyway, I just see him. Anyway, so which one who they gonna ring? That's who they're gonna ring. 999. Okay. So then, unless we got certain things in place, stop act like we just want to run this and we want to do this and we're gonna do this, cause you like ain't doing shit. You could talk the talk. And look, remember, I could have said this a long fucking time ago. That would have been 10 times more harsh than this when this shit was happening. Out of respect, I choose not to. At the end of the day, these people got millions. These people made millions over the years. And I'm talking about certain people. And these people with Black Lives Matter. So they'll go out and march with Black Lives Matter. Look what Black Lives Matter did with the money in America. God knows what they're doing with the money in the UK. Probably the same fucking fraternity shit. Like, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm not even... Anyway, please just leave that out. Just shut up. What me say? So you like got your millions and this and that, yeah? What have you set up? How come you haven't set up a black emergency hotline to deal with these crimes that people could ring you and then, because what are you gonna do then? But I guess the reason why you like haven't invest in that because there's no money coming back, is it? Okay, how you like haven't invest into a black security force for the black community to protect the black people? How come you like haven't buy a piece of land and open a private black prison? Me not understand what you have in place for do with this problem that we have now with the killing, murder and whatnot, because if people will commit murder, you're gonna need for arrest them, you're either gonna kill them or put them in prison. So what's your plan? What's the major plan?